Hello, my lovelies. This is Dr. V, and I am back today with a new pick a pile reading, which is going to go in deep on the energies between you and your twin flame, soulmate, or beloved in the month of September. So this is going to be your September love forecast, and I can't believe 2020 is already in September. It has gone by so quickly, even though we've been in quarantine. I don't know where the year has gone by. So I do feel that there is going to be a lot of shifts going on, a lot of in the collective, a lot of energy flowing. I can feel it every single day. And that's why I'm really looking forward to seeing what messages come through from Spirit here for you in terms of having movement and momentum and, just fresh new energy coming into your connection. So before I get into your card choices here, I just have a quick announcement to make because I've been getting questions as to when my Oracle deck, the Twin Flames and Separation Volume 2, Shadow and Light messages will be available again. And so what I wanted to share with you about that deck is that I am currently updating it because I feel very inspired by the collective. I feel very inspired by the diversity of beautiful, beautiful people all over the world who are on this journey of love and union. I am so blessed to have the most incredible personal clients all over the world in almost every country. You guys have been absolutely phenomenal. We are a global family, and I'm so proud of that. It's such an honor. And so what I wanted to do was celebrate all of you by creating this deck with images of couples from all over the world. I've added a lot of new messages that came through me from Spirit in terms of how the divine masculine and the divine feminine, what they have to say to each other, what kind of messages come through from their heart, from their minds, from their spirit. And so I'm adding a lot of messages, and I'm updating all of the images to show the diversity and the beauty of love in this world. And so I'm so excited to bring this deck back to you. Thank you to all of you who are waiting for it, and stay tuned. Make sure that you stay with us, subscribe, be part of this family, because when that Oracle deck does come out, you will be the first to see it. I will show it to you right here on the Live Tarot channel. All right, so without further ado, let me introduce you to your pick a pile reading today. So as always, please do take some time if you'd like to close your eyes, take a deep breath, and meditate upon which of these three piles do you feel most guided to. So if you would like to look at crystals, pile number 1 is the green crystal, pile number 2 is the blue crystal, and pile number 3 is the purple crystal. So without further ado, let's get into your reading, starting with group 1. Okay, my lovelies who chose group 1, the green crystal, here is your reading. And so what I've done is that the first card here, we're going to take as the overall theme, the overall energy of what is going on in your love connection for the month of September. So let's take a look at what that is. Ooh, whale, breach. Okay, so what I'm feeling from this, guys, is that there is a definite breakthrough. This is the energy of breakthrough in your connection. So if you have been feeling that your connection has been stuck in some way, perhaps you feel that things have grown a bit static or stagnant between you and your love. Maybe you've been feeling some sort of a disconnect going on and things just haven't been progressing or manifesting in the way that you want them to. I'm feeling that that cycle, that phase is coming to an end for you. So there is a definite breakthrough that is coming. You're going to find that the energy is shifting. And I'm also feeling, because of this whale's energy here, I feel that there is also something that is coming with this shift. And what I feel that it's going to be a very nurturing time for you. I feel that both of you are entering into a new phase of your connection where you're really going to work on supporting each other much more than you have so far, in a much more deeper way, because I do feel that the understanding between the two of you has deepened and is going to continue to deepen. And that is why you are going to find yourself supported by your partner in a totally different way, in a very special and different way than you have felt supported before. And so I feel like already off the bat, there's a lot of beauty here to look forward to. So I'm going to put that right here, and let's take a look at your tarot. Wow. All right. So we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. All right. So this is a confirmation of what we just saw with this breach. Absolutely. Because look at this. You have definitely felt that up till now with your connection, there has been a slower moving energy for sure, right? This Knight of Pentacles tells me that your love, your partner, they have definitely been moving a bit slower than what you would have liked. I think that's been a bit of a disappointment to you, because you feel that this has been such an intensely deep connection between the two of you that it's almost like you felt like, because you both have felt it so deeply and so beautifully, that this connection should have progressed a bit faster. I'm feeling that you were a bit more impatient than your person, than your love, your twin flame or soulmate was. And that's okay, right? We all have different rhythms to what we want in our life. There are different rhythms and different, types of timing that goes into who we are, where we are in life, what we want, what we've had before that wasn't what we wanted, right? So I feel that in this month of September, you are going to be more appreciative of the fact that your love was a bit slower. I think what's going to happen is that your perspective is going to change a bit, because you're going to realize that them being a bit slower actually took a lot of pressure off of the connection. It actually made you guys feel that you were going more slow and steady, and it's almost like slow and steady wins the race. So, I feel that your love, they kind of knew this from the beginning. They understood this in a way where they knew who they are. They're very in touch with who they are, and they don't take anything lightly. So the fact that they feel this deep connection with you is truly significant to them. They don't take this connection lightly, and that is why they didn't rush into it. Even though you are full of enthusiasm, I feel like you have a very beautiful yin-yang energy going here, because I feel like you, who's watching this video right now, you tend to be very enthusiastic, passionate, excited, right? And when you met your love, you were just like ready to dive right in, like, yes, he's the one, she's the one. Oh my gosh, this is it. I just know it from my gut. I just feel it from the fiber of my, every fiber in my being. You knew, but you know what? I think what Spirit is saying here is that they knew as well. And just because they were slower doesn't mean that they didn't know. And so if that is something you've been wondering about, like, have you been asking yourself the question, oh, I knew this right away. Maybe he didn't know. Maybe she didn't know. Maybe that's why they're moving a little bit slower. Maybe that's why they're taking their time. Maybe they're not sure. No, they are sure. And that is why they've been slow. And so I feel that there's going to be a shift here in September where it's like you who have been thinking a bit about this. Look at this Queen of Swords energy. I feel like the fact that your love was moving a bit slower kind of for some of you sent you into a bit of a tailspin, as in it made you kind of go into your head and start to maybe see worst case scenarios. Like, I feel like a lot of you may have given into a little bit of negative thinking about the connection. Maybe you have been feeling a bit doubtful, like, is this even going anywhere? Is this ever going to go anywhere? Or is this going to fizzle out? So I feel that the lack of speed that came through from your partner made you kind of get out of your heart space energy and go more into your mental energy, your mind energy. And unfortunately, the mind can play a lot of tricks on us. It can give us a bunch of different scenarios that aren't even true, right? It can lead us down paths of negativity and doubt and anxiety. And I feel like you've been a bit struggling within that energy for a while because, you're kind of much more like dynamic. I want to see action. I want to see things move forward. I want to see progress. And that's why I also feel that you got this breakthrough card, because it's very much in alignment with your energy of seeking the next level, of seeking the next breakthrough, the next, the next level of where you want to go. And so this is actually good because now in September, you are finally going to come out of that mental energy and realize that actually your love took it slow because they want this beautiful new beginning with you, Ace of Pentacles, and they want it to be real, right? This is very grounded energy. The energy of the beauty of having a real relationship where you are working towards merging your two lives, right? I feel that both of you have very active lives separately, active careers, active friends, family, things going on. And so I feel that your love took their time because they really wanted to get to know you. They wanted to get to know your situation. They wanted to better understand you, your family, your friends, the dynamics of your life, because they wanted to make sure that they could move forward and that this could be something real and something permanent, something that leads to you building a real life together, a marriage, perhaps cohabitation, like, living in the same home, building a home together, a life together, the merging of your finances, right? Like just everything that has to do with your everyday life. And this is a beautiful thing because that is what you are now, taking step by step, working towards. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Wow. Okay. So this is really, really interesting. So you see what I was saying. Now, this person, your love, whether they use the terminology of twin flames, again, it doesn't matter. I always say on this channel that yes, twin flames is a beautiful thing, but it is a label. And it doesn't, none of that really matters. All that matters is the connection that you truly feel with the person that you love, and the two of you coming together, having that beautiful union and building a beautiful life and literally living happily ever after, right? Like that's what we are here for. And so I feel that whether or not your person uses terms like twin flames, what this is telling us is that they know. They deep down inside, whether they have said it to you or not, they know that you have an eternal connection. They know that this is something very, very deep. This is something really, really real, and that they have known you before, because the passion that they feel for you is extremely deep. And see, I'm feeling that the reason why, and here's another thing. See, I feel that the person that you love, they have struggled with relationships in the past, and that is why they have been slow. So that is why I feel that in September, it's like they have been building up this energy, this momentum over time, very, very slowly. Like I said before, getting to know you, getting to see you in, different, in your element, right? Like getting to see how you are in your life, what you think, how you feel, how you are with your friends and family. They've really taken the time, because I feel that they come from a past that has been difficult for them. They have struggled with codependency at some point in their life. And this could mean anything from them having had toxic relationships, choosing the wrong person, choosing people in their lives who were easy, because see, we were too different. That's why I'm with someone similar to me. So I feel that what this whole energy here comes from is from them shying away from connections that were different or made them grow, because they were used to some form of comfort zone that bordered on toxic. So I feel that this person has really been through a lot of healing and reflection to be where they are right now. They have really dealt with this, because see, I feel that initially when they met you, they felt that you were totally different from anyone that they had known before, anyone that they had been with romantically before. And that kind of put them into a bit of a tailspin. And they weren't used to that, because see, they were used to their kind of default setting in their heart, in their mind, was difference is not good. If she or he is too different from me, then I'm not comfortable with that. I want to be with somebody who's more like me, because they, in their mind, they perceive that as being easy. But I feel like it was an illusion. And I think they realized that that's not true. That just because somebody is similar to you, you perceive them as being easy to be with, but that's not necessarily true. And oftentimes that can lead you down the wrong path in a different way. And so I feel like they have been led down that path. They were struggling with some sort of codependency, toxic relationships, choosing the wrong people. They've been unhappy before in relationships, and that is why they were taking baby steps towards you. That is why they took their time, and that's why I feel that in September, they are now revving up. They are revving up the energy. Why? Because look at this. The awakening has come. They have taken their time to realize, work through their healing, and realize that you are it. You are the one. They have awakened to this connection. It's like when they first met you, they knew to a certain extent, but over this time period that you've been getting to know each other, that you've been opening up to each other and taking it slow, they finally, I'm like, this is it. I took my time. I'm so glad I did, because usually when I don't, it literally blows up in my face. I don't want to do that anymore. They took their time, and now they're ready, because the awakening is here in September. It's a huge, huge realization with a huge light bulb moment, knowing this is it. this is it. I'm crossing the bridge. Isn't this so beautiful? It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Oh, so, so beautiful. They have finally crossed the bridge from, lack and codependency and difficult relationships. And I feel like part of that also is you too. I feel like you've also experienced similar things. And now both of you are crossing this bridge together because you're finally getting to the other side. And what is waiting for you on the other side of that bridge is this beautiful Ace of Pentacles, a new, fresh start, starting a beautiful new life together. Oh, I just love it. I'm so excited for you guys. So please let me know what you thought of this reading. If you loved it, make sure that you comment and subscribe. If you would like to have a private reading with me to get guidance on your unique and special situation, the link to that is in the box below, as well as the link to all of these oracle decks that I've created especially for all of you who are on this journey. So you know how much I love you and believe in you guys. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you all on the next video. Hello, my beautiful group number 2 who chose the blue crystal. This is your reading. Now, the first card I chose here is to represent the overall energy or theme of your love connection for September. And that is, wow, full moon completion. So what I'm feeling here is that many of you have been waiting patiently for some sort of an outcome, some sort of a resolution to issues that you've been having in this connection. I'm feeling that for some of you, there have been some time periods where you have been in some form of separation. It's been really difficult for you. It's been a very painful time. I feel also with this moon's energy, it has also been a time of a lot of confusion, lack of clarity, not really knowing where this connection is going, but really trying to keep the faith, because I feel that you deep down really, really love your partner, the person that you are watching this video for, your twin flame or soulmate. You really do love them, even though it has been a bit of a struggle. I feel that you have been sometimes even wondering whether you should continue on or whether it's time to let go because of this lack of resolution. So I feel that in September for you guys, this energy is finally shifting, because remember, as I said in the introduction to this reading, I've been feeling a lot of movement, a lot of momentum in the collective, a lot of faster moving energy, because I feel that past few months there's been a bit of a lag. There's been a bit of like a dissipating energy in the collective, where it's like there's like an energy of exhaustion. People are really tired. People are really feeling, we're really feeling kind of low, lower energy, more of this kind of fatigued kind of energy. But I feel like September is going to be a shift. It's shifting into people finally coming back to themselves, feeling like themselves again, feeling the energy flowing more freely than it was before. And I feel like as a result of that, the energy when it comes to your love connection is also going to start flowing, because people are going to be opening up their heart space. Because I do feel that for some time there had been a bit of a closing off of people's heart space, because they're very occupied by a lot of other problems, issues, and obstacles, cycles, right? So I do feel that a really good shift is coming. So let's take a look at your tarot here. We have the 7 of lotuses or cups. We have the 4 of arrows or swords. And we have the 6 of lotuses or cups. See what I mean? Oh, this is lovely. This is lovely. So now look at this. We have the 7 of cups and the 6 of cups. And in between that energy, we have the Four of Swords. Okay, so this is what I mean. This is the energy of what had been going on so far. The energy of that kind of slower moving energy, dissipated, fatigued, taking a break, right? So I feel very much that for many of you, this is a special message for those of you who have been in some form of separation with little to no contact with your love, like you've just had to step back. They may have stepped back, you may have stepped back. And so you have taken this time where you both have been feeling very exhausted and very depleted to kind of renew this energy. And I feel like another reason why you had stepped back and are now shifting into the momentum of forward movement again is also because of this Seven of Cups. I think you had both gotten to a point where you were extremely confused and tired. Seven of Cups, confusion energy. Too many things going on in your world emotionally. You were being spent. You felt that you didn't even have the emotional energy to deal with this connection, as in you were feeling emotionally drained in so many different ways. Both you who's watching this video as well as your love who you're watching this video for. And so but I feel that what you both did here was the right thing to do at the time, because I feel that you were mirroring each other in this Seven of Cups energy. There was a lot of mirroring and reflection going on. So both of you were in the same place emotionally. Both of you were feeling really exhausted and emotionally drained, and you just didn't want to ruin the relationship completely. So I feel like both of you made a very wise decision that it's better to step back and take the time that you need to kind of rest and recover, because that is better than losing the relationship. So it's almost like you wanted to cut your losses. It's better to step back and mutually take a break with love and understanding, knowing that you will come back to each other, than to actually let this kind of very difficult energy take its course and actually bring you apart permanently, right? Where it would become a really big problem. So this is the positive thing. And see, that is why you're getting this energy of completion, because there was a lot of emotional confusion when you combine that Moon's energy with the energy of Seven of Cups, just too much going on. And so I'm feeling that you both decided to take a time out, but this time out was really necessary. And what it's going to do is it's going to actually set the foundation for this beautiful, which I love, Six of Cups. This is the energy of reconciliation. Beautiful, right? So in the month of September, your September love forecast, you are going to reconcile with your twin flame or soulmate. You are going to come back to each other because you have definitely built a lot of beautiful memories along the way. I mean, you have shared beautiful moments. You have shared just great times together, but I do feel that those were put on the back burner because of the issues that you were dealing with coming up till September. And so I feel like neither of you ever forgot those beautiful moments. Neither of you have at all put the relationship or the connection behind you in any way. You just needed to pause because you needed to take a breath. That's the energy that I feel. But I do feel that there's a beautiful full circle completion coming here, because you will be reuniting. You will be coming back to one another. So let's take a look at your other energies here. Yeah, see? Yep. This is fantastic. So here it is, see? There has definitely been, up until we're getting into the month of September, there has definitely been an energy of separation between the two of you. So there may have been, a little bit of contact, maybe none at all, but your spirits never actually parted in any way, because look at this message coming through specifically for you from your beloved. My spirit is always with you. Can you feel me? Do you still love me? Okay, so I feel that there is a special message here for those of you who may be in some form of separation where you don't have clarity. You don't know if your person still loves and cares, and they may not know if you still care. So I feel like there is a special group here within the collective where you may have been going through some real trauma here in the connection, where something happened where you felt that your trust was betrayed, or you felt that your love did not behave towards you in the way that they should have. But there's definitely some sort of deeper pain and struggle that has gone on in this connection that made you both question it, especially you beautiful one who's watching this video. I feel that you have definitely questioned, because for some of you, I feel that your person, they did something, or something happened in this connection where it requires some form of forgiveness. Forgiveness between the two of you, and forgiveness of yourself. Because I do feel that there's something here in the energy where it's like, I feel like both of you tend to go hard on yourselves and tend to go hard on people in your life who you truly love. And that's all right. I mean, we all have different hopes and dreams and desires, and we all have a mental and emotional picture, right, of what we want love to be, what we want union to be in our life. And oftentimes we, because we have very high standards for ourselves, because I'm feeling very much that you guys, all of you, you and your twin flame or soulmate, are people who have high standards. Because see, you are kind of used to choosing your own path. Choosing your path, all is possible. So I feel that you come from an energy which is actually very positive. It's a very powerful energy. It's the energy of people who are literally the movers and shakers of the world. So I feel like you are all in that group of people who are really big action takers. You believe in taking big, bold action. Some of you are even big risk takers, as in like you put yourself on the line. You don't do anything half-assed. You're not the kind of person who does that, and neither is your love. You're both the kind of people who, if you're gonna do something, you're gonna do it full on, all out, everything on the line, all of your heart, all of your soul, all of your energy, everything you're gonna put on the line, because you believe in the big reward. You are used to being independent. You are even a bit rebellious. This is how you've been your entire life. This is part of your nature, and that is what makes you so beautiful, so dynamic, so likable. There's something very magnetic about you and your love. Together, you guys are like this amazing, shining, magnetic, people are very attracted to both of you. You emit a very deep sense of self and a deep sense of power. You're very empowered. You're not like what we used to call back in the day shrinking violets. Like, you're not shy. You are very big on knowing who you are, knowing what you want, knowing where you're going, and you're not shy to go out and get it. And so I feel that because you both have these, big, beautiful personalities, and you're used to kind of being on this path, I feel that many of you are also used to being on the path alone, as in you're used to like this solitary figure. It's like you versus you against the world. Like, you know who you are so strong. You're going to go down that path towards your dreams. You can make even the impossible possible. Like, that's your beauty, that's your power. But I feel that sometimes what happens, the kind of downside to that has been that oftentimes you find yourself on the path by yourself. And I feel that both of you have a very deep desire to not walk your path alone. You want a partner. You want somebody who is your equal to walk this path and climb those mountains with you. You have always wanted that. It's one of your deepest desires. Even though on the outside you portray this very tough image of like, yeah, you know, it's me against the world. I'm so strong. I can do it. I've done this my entire life. I am so independent. And that's wonderful. But deep down inside, you still want a partner who thinks like you, who is similar to you in their spirit, who has that same sense of empowerment to walk along with you. And there is nothing wrong with that. It's a beautiful, beautiful desire to have. And I feel like in this connection, you have met your match. You have definitely met your match. And that is why something may have happened here where there could be some sort of a clash of egos, or a clash of perspectives, or a clash of your big personalities that you guys just need to forgive yourselves and forgive each other for. But I do feel very much that even if you have stepped back because of whatever this issue is, it's not going to be for long. As in, September is shifting everything for you. You're going to come back and express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Definitely with the Six of Cups energy, as well as the express your love energy, you guys are on track for a major reconciliation, because you know deep down that you don't want this separation. This is not the path for you. You've both decided this. You have both decided, as you've come out of that more confusing energy of Seven of Cups, you've decided that it is time for you to complete this cycle, and you're going to do it together. As in, your resolution is togetherness. Your resolution is, your completion is unity, okay? Reconciliation, unity, and an expression of how much you actually both love each other and want to be together. I love it. Beautiful. So if you are new, please make sure that you leave me a comment, like, and subscribe. If you loved your reading, let me know what you think. If you would like to have guidance on your specific and unique situation, the link to have a private reading with me is in the box below, as well as the link to all of these oracle decks that I've created, especially for all of you who are on this beautiful journey. So thank you guys so much for being here. You know how much I love and appreciate you. And I will see you all on the next video. Hello, my lovelies who picked pile number 3 with the purple stone. This is your reading. And so what I've done is this first card we are using to give you the overall energy and theme of your love connection for September. So let's see what that is. Ooh, Milky Way. Perspective. Okay, so what I'm feeling from this is in September, you guys had a major shift coming, and I feel that it literally is a gift from the universe. Look how beautiful this is. Look at this. This to me is the spirit of the universe saying to both of you that it is now time for you to shift your perspective on this connection. And I feel that for some time now, with that overall energy of what has been going on in the collective that I've been feeling in terms of it being very dissipated energy, lower energy, lack of momentum kind of energy, I feel that in September that is shifting for both of you because your perspective is shifting. So I feel that for all of you in this group number 3, you have both really been wanting to shift your energy when it comes to this connection, and you've been wanting to expand. You've been wanting to spiritually expand and expand your perspective. And I feel that both of you mirror each other in that sense. Like both you and your love, your twin flame or beloved, are very intuitive people. I feel that whether or not you use your intuition, because I feel that one of you is very intuitive and has more access to that intuition, whereas the other one is also very intuitive and but kind of doesn't go there as often as they should or want to. And so I feel that is going to shift. I feel that your partner is going to also shift into a better perspective here, as in they are going to be more open to their heart space energy. They're going to open up to a shift in the way they look at how they truly feel about you, and that they're going to rely on their intuition and their gut and really the voice of universe or spirit within them more as they come into September. So that is very positive. Now let's take a look at your tarot. We have the King of Fire, which is the King of Wands. We have the Two of Water, which is the Two of Cups. And we have the King of Air, wow, which is the King of Swords. Whoa. Okay, so this is very interesting. Now, I'm feeling a special message here. This may resonate for some of you, maybe not for all of you. That's why I always say this is a general reading. Just take what works for you and leave the rest. But I feel that for some of you, there is a special message here, because I'm feeling, especially if you are a divine feminine, I'm feeling in September that you have definitely been struggling in your connection with a divine masculine who is either a King of Wands or a King of Swords. And I feel that within this struggle, like I said before, there is something about perspective here. Either the person that you feel this connection with, they may not be awakened to this love, and that may have been the bigger problem. So that is a matter of perspective. That's a matter of like the internal voice that they may not be listening to, the voice from the universe that is telling them that you are connected. They may not be listening to that, right? They may not be awakened to that. And I'm feeling that in September, you may find that another masculine comes into your life who is awakened to that, who is awakened to having a connection with you. And so for some of you, I'm feeling that you may meet someone else, somebody new, or you have already met them. You already know them. And for some of you, I'm even feeling that this is somebody who is already your friend. They are in your life as a friend or a coworker or somebody who you know, but you have never suspected that they are attracted to you or have feelings for you because they've been really quiet about it. And I'm feeling that it's coming from this energy here. So I feel that for some of you, your love is this King of Wands. This is somebody who is more action oriented. This is somebody who is not as intuitive or awakened to your connection as they could be. And that is why we are getting perspective and your vision, like the way you see things, the way you see people, what you understand and what you may not be seeing, as an overall energy here that's coming through very, very strongly. So I feel that it's very interesting in when it comes to perspective. It's like this person, your current love, they have intuitive abilities. They have the ability to awaken to this connection, but somehow they are not. They are keeping themselves blinded to it in some way. They are not letting themselves awaken because they're more in the realm of the material. They are not as deeply inclined towards their internal life as they are to their external life. And here is another person who is much more awakened, but they are more quiet about it because they are somebody who is more mind oriented. So it's interesting how neither of these are King of Cups. So I feel like this person, yes, they are awakened to a connection. Yes, they feel very attracted. Yes, they want to be with you, but they are not, still not in that Cups energy of actually communicating that with you because they are processing it in their mind at this time. I don't know if they know that there is somebody else in your life. That may be another reason why they're kind of keeping it to themselves. They're keeping this a secret in their own mind. But there is definitely two energies here. So you may want to think about that. You know, you may want to think about that. Now, that's for some of you. For the rest of you, I feel, who are not in that position, I feel that there is a definite shifting of perspective between you and your love when it comes to how you communicate. Because look at this, Two of Cups, and that comes in between these two kings. So see, that's why there's that indication of two possible suitors here, right? Two possible suitors with that Two of Cups in between, right? Now, for the rest of you, we have this Two of Cups representing a transition of perspective from being just kind of in your mind, in your head, to finally taking action towards this connection, right? So for those of you who don't feel that you're in a position where there is another energy or another person who you know, who is in your life, who may be in love with you or who may want to be with you, I feel like this is your reading. So I feel like your love, who is in your life right now, who you may have been struggling with right now and who you're watching this reading for, they have been kind of stuck in their head for a while. This is somebody who is ruled by their mind energy. And again, see, that's why you're getting the perspective. Like they rely on their mind for their opinions, their ability to think clearly and to decide what they want, even for matters of the heart. And that's the problem, right? Their perspective always stands in their way because instead of using their heart to decide, they tend to use their mind to decide. And it's like, but it's not that they don't feel, because they do, right? It's like they do want to be with you very much. They still want to offer you their cup of love here, the Two of Water. But what they haven't done enough of is take action towards that. And so this is a beautiful shift for you that is coming, because I'm feeling that as this September brings a perspective change, an energy shift in your twin flame, soulmate, or beloved, you will find them shifting out of their head into this beautiful Cups energy and then being inspired to become this King of Fire or Wands. Look at this heart right here, heart space energy coming through. And taking action towards the person that you love. So they will be taking action towards you with their heart. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? So let's get some more messages here from your love. Wow. Oh, lovely, lovely. Oh, see? Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Spirit. Oh, look at this. Look at the beauty of this coming together. Heart to heart conversations. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh. As your love comes out of their head as this King of Swords, they are opening up their heart in a big way to honestly discuss their feelings with you, probably even for the first time, as in, you know, they love you, at that deep foundational vibrational energetic level. You know that they love you, but for some of you, they may not even have said it openly yet. They may never have even admitted it to you. So this September love forecast is going to be crucial for you, because they are finally going to open up their heart, and it's going to feel like a damn miracle. Look at this. Expect the wondrous to emerge. Oh my gosh, you're going to feel like, you know, the heavens have parted, right? Like this is a huge miracle that this stubborn, you know, oftentimes stubborn, pig-headed, but amazing person that I love, right, is finally going to open up their heart to me. Finally, I'm finally going to hear directly from them how they feel. Oh, look at this. Because why? Because look at this. I couldn't handle your words. When you are upset with me, it was too painful. Okay, so this is why I'm saying I feel that there was definitely struggle going on in this connection, right? Struggle to verbalize. I feel like communication was a major problem here, and I feel that comes from perspective, right? It's like they were not able to really connect their heart and their mind. They were not able to use heartfelt words and put their emotions into the kind of words that truly connected with you. And as a result of that, there may have been some sort of a communication breakdown where, you know, there may have even been words spoken. There may have been a discussion or an argument or a disagreement. And so I feel that you are much more effective at using your words and your communication to express to them how you truly feel. But when you did that honestly, they may have really been hurt by that or upset by that. It may have been very painful to them, and that may have made them shut down further and start going into that, you know, alone energy, kind of alone with their thoughts, you know. And I'm also feeling that your person, you know, leading up until September, especially for those of you who've been struggling, there has definitely been issues of them feeling abandoned, of them feeling very lonely and lost without you, right? Kind of always like puttering around in their headspace, but really never getting anywhere and feeling more and more lonely and lost without you. And I think this was a big realization that they have definitely come to. They saw that they came to a crossroads, that it's time now. Like in this month of September, they know that it is now or never, that they are going to have to step forward. And I think they absolutely will, and have a real conversation with you, a true, deep conversation that really relies upon them making the grand gesture, the big action, stepping into this King of Fire or Wands energy to take big, bold action, to open up that big, beautiful heart space energy to you so that they can finally make that real decision. They can show you how their perspective has completely shifted and changed because they don't want to lose you. That they do have intuitive ability. They do have that gut that tells them that no, you are the one, and they better open up and come to you instead of standing at this crossroads alone forever, right? That the longer they wait, the more alone they are going to be. And I think that they are finally ready to say, no, I don't want to do this anymore. I just miss you too much. I don't want to be away from you. And I am ready to open up. I'm ready to discuss everything with you. I'm ready to move forward. And it's going to be a beautifully miraculous moment. Oh, I love it. So please do let me know what you thought of this reading. If you liked it, make sure you subscribe, like, share it. I would really appreciate that. If you would like to have guidance on your unique and special situation, the link to have a private reading with me is in the box below, as well as the link to all of these oracle decks that I've created especially for all of you who are on this journey. Thank you so much for being here. You know how much I love and believe in you, and I will see you all on the next video.